Shalom, saints. Just wanted to give you an update on how the garden's looking over here. And it's looking good. Praise be the Most High for His blessings. Right here you can see the peas. They came on in. Looking good, looking good. And we got over here, we got the beans coming up. You know, I sowed each row over here. There's only one row that didn't come up. But I'm just going to take it from the ones that's been coming up in the pots and put one of those in there. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you too. This right here was in the last video, but I didn't say what it was. But it's lamb's quarter. Inside this little space that I'm growing in. Lamb's quarter grows naturally around here. So right there and over there. And these babies are coming in. You know, I don't know much about how plants work, but that's why we're learning. And these, the peas, see how they're pointing up like, or the beans, see how they're pointing up like that? That's just interesting. Thought I'd show you that. You know, it's like they're capturing the sunlight there. Whereas, you know, the regular ones, they just hang low. They don't really do anything special. These guys, they're getting all that sun. Like I said, nothing's come up inside this one, so I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm just going to prep it for fall season. This little guy I planted, he's coming up strong. He's about to hit the first ring right there, so that's good. Back here we got Tomato Juliet. I had to trim her down at the bottom there, as you can see, to keep away from backsplash, so it doesn't jump up on her. But she's looking good. She's looking real good here. You got a lot of tomatoes coming in, as you can see. You know, all over. I had to actually take, because she was growing up here, I had to zip tie her there, because she was getting so big. You see? And she's up to, if I stood her up straight, I'm 6 feet tall. She's as tall as me now. And then she has her partner, it's the same over here, Golden Sweet. Sweet Gold. Let's take a look at Sweet Gold for a second. You could actually see why they call it Sweet Gold. That's why. That's the color of the tomato. Nice, right? Over here we got grape. Grape is starting to blossom a little bit, but it's going to take a little while before it comes in. But you could tell, you know, when grape starts to blossom, it's really going to blossom there. Produce or yield, whatever they call it. But here's Park Beefy Boy. He got some more coming in back over here. Got some coming in right there. So Park Beefy Boy looking real good in his tomatoes. Just like the name says, they're beefy. You know, they truly are beefy. If I get this leaf out the way, it's just a big leaf. But those guys are big. This that's how big one of them are. So, you know, you take a good hand size right there. These over here, Boxcar Willie, he got his on the underside, then he got his in the middle, and he got his coming up there. So Boxcar Willie, he's doing good too. So like I told you guys before, I'll tell you again, these are good tomato plants. I could say, you know, me living in the city here, you could see I get results. So, you know, if you're out there on some land or something and you're trying to figure out what type of tomatoes to plant, hey, that's what I recommend. Over here is the Hungarian peppers. These guys are growing like, whew. You see all them? Most High Yah is good. He is good. So they're growing real nice on there. Then right here is the green pepper plant. See? Green peppers. Green pepper coming over there. Green pepper coming up there. Then we got, you know, remember I showed you in the last video how they weren't green? They're getting more green now. What actually happened was, all the leaves at the bottom were yellow, then they died off, except for this one, and it's turning green. And then it just sprouted on the top here. You know, just a whole bunch of leaves came in on the top. Bottom died, all the leaves came in on top, and that's how I basically did with all of them. This one just, you know, Made a whole bunch of leaves. Peppers are coming in up here. See that? Coming in right here. So they're coming too. Coming in on there, back there. You know, I gotta stand that plant up again. It keeps tipping over. But yeah, Most High is definitely blessing me. This one right here is a red bell pepper. And the reason why it's so low is because I broke it. And I said, you know, I'm going to throw it out. But then I said, no point. Might as well just let it grow. So I planted it in here just to see what was going to happen. You know, lo and behold, it actually is a good thing if you chop down your bell pepper plant. Let me see if I can show you here. It's kind of dark, but let's see if I can get it. There it goes. See that? You see how it broke down there? Turned out that that's good because it's going to keep the plant short. So it's still going to grow, but it's going to keep it short, and it's going to spread out. And it's going to actually produce a higher yield. So if you have a pepper plant, I went online and I researched this. The guy said, you know, if you got a pepper plant, if you you could either like this. You can either cut the bottom leaves off and then just leave the top leaves, just the top, not all these. It'd be like just a couple in there, and leave it. Then it'll produce a higher yield at the bottom. Or you can cut it and leave the leaves on the bottom with the top going, and it'll produce a higher yield. Or you can just cut it in half and leave the leaves on, and it'll produce a higher yield. So that's how I got this guy. You know, I didn't even know that was going to happen. It just happened. But I'll take it. So that's just a quick update on how it's looking. So the Most High is definitely blessing me over here. And I look forward to seeing what Israel has going on out there, you know. So that's it. But I'll be ready to pick those in the back soon. And oh yeah, pepper's coming in right here too. Might as well get that one. That one's a little bit longer. And then I'm gonna get all these bean plants going. So that's it. Shalom, saints.